Yo, this is it on the place, Final Fantasy VI. So we reached the top of the tower here in Zozo and we see Terra. Well, we met with Ramu, the guy who we're here, who's now a Magicite. Terra is relaxing, she's not really feeling well. And we got ourselves MP on other characters, and we got ourselves Espers. So these new things will cause all of our characters to learn magic. We will talk about that very soon. Because now we have to go away from here to see what we have to do next in order to get Terra back in terms, also to help the other Espers who's been captured by the Empire. Here's Locke and Cyan, the two one we'll select for our journey here to Zozo. Everyone's here. I was just thinking, let's talk on the way back down. So the Empire has been draining magic from Espers. Poor girl. Celes, was all that true? Poor Celes doesn't even know what to say. I was asleep when they performed my infusion, so I don't know for sure. But I heard rumors of that effect. Poor Celes. Then I suppose we must find a way to slip into the Empire. We best split up again. We still need to beef up our defenses in Nash. That would indeed be wise. No, they're done here. They're quick, damn. I'll go to the Empire. I know it inside and out. But alone? Don't worry. I'll go with her. Locke! It may not hurt to have a few more people along. So now you have to bring a party of 4 people, or as many as you want, to Locke and Celes going off to the Empire to find more about the Espers that are being held there. So now you have to choose 2 party members that you have to take with you, with Locke and Celes. You can't take away those, because if you like to change, let's say try and change with Cyan, that's not allowed. So you must have Locke and Celes on your team. You can decide who else you want to bring with you here on your journey to the Empire. Now, in my opinion, I would perhaps take... Let's see, we need some strong party members here. So we need someone that's good at AoE damage. Of course, there's Edgar is pretty good at AoE damage. Good single target as well. Same with Sabin, technically. And Gao is also pretty decent, especially with his cat scratch. So it's a bit of a complicated thing. I probably will not take Cyan here either. I'll probably take him later. So I'll probably go with either Sabin, Gao, and Edgar. 2 of these 3. Now Edgar has the auto crossbow, which is pretty nice. He also has a chainsaw that we just got here in Zozo. Sabin, of course, is strong, and he has his blitz attacks. And Gao, of course, with his rage, which is pretty good, useful. It would be nice to learn some magic as well, now that we have MP. And the thing is that you won't really get to use a lot of magic with Gao, because when he's enraged, he will be basically using a rage for the whole battle until he's getting KO'd. So, there's not really much to learn with Gao. You can learn him some healing, so you can heal outside a party map, perhaps, but using him magic in battle is not really worth it. And you have Sabin and Edgar as well, you can probably use with, and it's a bit up what you want to do. So it's kind of up to you what you do here, in terms of if you want to bring some power here, or if you want to bring something else. Now, in my opinion, it's good to have good AoE and good single target damage here, so I'm going to be taking Gao, and then I'll pick either Edgar or Sabin for the AoE damage here. So it's a bit tough call here, because Sabin is really strong to have, and Edgar as well is really important for good damage. He will also be really good for casting spells. He's better spellcaster than Sabin for sure. You know, you don't really have a lot of spells now this early in the game. It's kind of a bit up to you how you want to do it. But in general, I think I would go with Sabin. He's a bit stronger physical attacks than Edgar, and even he can learn some cool spells, but generally it will be the physical powerhouse, Gao with the raging, Celes will be the spellcaster and healer. Locke can do some damage as well with spells. So I think that's gonna be a good party. So I read it kind of weird because I really like Edgar and Cyan as party members, but with coming up what's going to do next, I think this party will be the best one at the moment. So Edgar and Cyan at this time will be going back to Nash. That's fine. Let's go with this party. Wait for us back in Nash. Don't worry, we'll be fine. Due to change party members, I guess we just head back to Nash. Edgar and Cyan goes over to Nash. So how are we going to get there? The Empire's on the southern continent. They closed down all the harbors, so there aren't even going any ships sailing there anymore. The town of Jidoor to the south is full of wealthy aristocrats. One of them might know a way in. Where there's a guild. Locke. Yeah? Why are you coming with me? Well, there's a rumor about a legendary treasure being there and all. I just want to have a look around. Yeah, wink wink. Now here we have this guy here. Zozo never heard of it. Yeah, right. Again, don't trust the thieves. Just gonna run away from this battle, because I don't want to fight. Guess we have to fight, or do we have to? Can we skip it? Do some high potions if you want to. I got out. Just want to talk to the ghost. It seems you have some magicite. Want to learn more about Espers? Sure. To use an Esper, you must first equip it with magicite. Select abilities from the main menu, then select Espers. To summon the Esper in battle, select magic, press the up pad button, then select the Esper with the A button. You only call upon a particular Esper once per battle. Learning magic. Each character learns spells over time when an Esper is equipped. The set of spells each Esper teaches is different. The higher spell's acquisition rate, the faster it will be memorized. Some Espers can also permanently increase an attribute of the character, equipping them when the character gains a level. That's a cool thing, so let me go through it. Let's go with Locke first. So, with Locke, here we have Ramuh, Kiran, Siren, and Ketset. Or Ketset, So for Ramuh, as you can see, you learn Thunder, Thundara, and Poison. Here's the acquisition rate. So, you get ability points in battle. Now, the acquisition rate is that the amount of times that you gain up. So let's say if you get 1 ability point, then Thunder will go up by 10, Thundara goes up by 2, and Poison goes up by 5. When they reach 100, you have learned a spell, and you can use it. Also see here we have a attribute gain. So while Ramuh is equipped, then the character equipping Ramuh will get 1 stamina permanently on their character. As well, you see Ramuh top here, Judgment Bolt. Bathes all enemies in lightning, cost 25 MP. Basically you can use the Esper's main spell onto the enemy or onto the party, depending on what kind of Esper you have. And they will gain effect or do damage, and you can only use that kind of spell once. It's pretty powerful, and you can control how many you will target. It's either 1 or many, or yeah. So that's basically Ramuh. You have Kiran. Gradually restores the party's HP. You begin to cast Regen on all party members. Cure, Cura, Regen, Poisona, and Libra. Libra is like Scan. Poison is like the Antidote. Regen, Cura, which is the same as Cure 2, and Cure. You have Siren, silences all enemies. Sleep, Silence, Slow, and Fire. As well with Ketset, Confused, Imp, and Float. Confusion, causing Imp status, and Float to immune to Earth damage. Ketset confuses all enemies. Kiran does not have any stat gain like the other Esper. Siren has 10% health gain. Now that doesn't mean that you get 10% more health. Let's say Locke just only gets 40 more health. It goes on the HP gain. So let's say that when you go up a level you gain 70 health, for example. Then you have this one, you will gain 10% more. That means you get 77 health gain on the next level up. So that can be really cool. Ketset, you get magic up by 1. So if you have learned cool spells and you just want to power up, let's say Celes to be a magical caster, every time Celes levels up, her magic will go up by 1. That can actually be very important in the end game later on. It's a bit up to you how you want to do it. Now in my opinion here with this party, Gao doesn't really matter which spells he learns because he's not going to be using much spells in battle, he'll be using them outside of battle. So let's see which one is the least important to have in battle. Perhaps this, of course, will be a bit hard to choose. I probably will take no, not Ketsit, because he shouldn't take magic. Rage doesn't affect magic at all. I think, at least. Siren, probably a decent one for Gao, because he gets 10% more health. And means he survives longer. Stamina as well could be useful here. But in my opinion, I think Locke needs to do some damage here as well, so I think I'm gonna give Siren to Gao. Now you see that you go to abilities now on Gao, it says Siren on top here, that means Siren is not connected to Gao. Okay, so for Celes, this was a bit different, because you can see she already learned Cure and Poisona. She can Cure, Regen and Libra of course as well. You can learn some Thunder Magic, or maybe some stats heavy. She already learns Imp, because of her innate as a magical user. That's a bit different. So here, I think I'll go with Kirin, because I really like Celes to be a healer. Now we have Sabin and Locke left. We have 2 Espers left, which is, as you can see, Ramu and Ketsit. So Ramu for damage, Ketsit for stats. Now for this one, this is a bit tough one, because I would like to have the stamina on Sabin over having him getting more magic. At the same time, I want Locke to learn these spells because he can actually deal some cool damage. While Sabin will do more physical damage and he doesn't really need the magic +1. But again, there might be fights later on in which you actually have to have casting magic because the mobs will be like immune to magic or immune to physical attacks or take little physical attack damage. That can happen as well. So, for now, until he learns Standara, I'm gonna get Locke to have Ram. And then I'll pick the last one, Sabin will get Ketsit. So if he needs to do some debuffing, he can do that. So now all the 5 of them have gotten Esper each. Probably put up some new equipment. The characters. There we go. Some relic changes, Winches, White Cape. That seems fine. Maybe we can change something for Locke here, because we need something else. The black belt is probably cool to have. We can do with Sabin as well. If we give him the black belt, he will use 2 physical attacks, but it reduces his strength quite a bit though. It's a bit up to you, but in my opinion it's nice to have black belt. It's a good combination. Black belt can get you glow, then you can attack twice. That would be important. Airing as well, only have 1, so that would be just fine to have it there. We should have something that prevents silence though, since you can keep casting spells, but that's not really a big issue. And of course he has Star Pendant and Sniper Eye to make sure that he will always do damage. Imp and Silence, we should probably have the Imp and Silence one for Celes. I'll probably switch that out. We give something else. We give him Petrification. Then I'll give her the White Cape. She needs silence protection. If she's gonna heal, if she's silenced, that's gonna be a problem. So I'll give her that. And now let's get going. Okay, so Locke said that in Jidoor, in the town to the south, we might be able to get some clue about where we have. Sorry. So get some clue about what we have to do. Just kill these enemies to get some XP. Hard. Fail the blitz, of course. Yeah, this seems fine. They do pretty good damage now. And you please hit Sabin, so Sabin can counter. That's a lot of damage. There we go. 2 AP here. Now you see we've got 2 AP from this battle ability points. So for example, if you have 10x in increase rate, that means you get 20% right there. So if you get like 8 more ability points, then the Thunder spell on Locke will be learned and Locke can start casting spells. Speaking of casting spells, perhaps we should check that in action. Let's check that out. So inside the magic field, you press up and you can use the magic from the Esper. Let's use Ramu. Let's see what he can do. Judgment. Yeah. Damage wasn't that great, of course. Again, a bit affected with your magic stat, so it can get better. Slip Sting. Misty Blitz again? Damn it, I'm really getting bad at this. As you can see, can't use Runic here with Celes because Celes does not have a sword equipped. Damage pretty good there. That's because I have the Fire Knuckle, or the, I think it's the Fire Knuckle is called this in this game. Burning Fist is called, yeah. Which is a fire innate ability, or a fire innate damage, so that enemies weak to fire will take more damage. Of course, if you absorb fire, then that's gonna be bad, because then I heal them. Dude, what wasps are really into fighting. I really wish I could learn more of these abilities, but I can't really go to the wild right now, so that's fine. Damn it, I'm so bad at this. Let's throw a blizzard, see how much damage I'll do. Oh, blizzard. Nah, not that good. Stone. Which is very random, sometimes you don't hit, sometimes you do little damage, sometimes you do critical damage. 2 AP again. Let's get to Jidoor so we can get some clues before we end this episode about where we have to go next. Here we are. This is Jidoor, the westernmost town on the world map. Yeah, cool story, bro. How about you, though? Every once in a while, one of those shader kids from Zozo wanders down here looking for an easy mark. Be careful. Yeah, I know, don't worry. The only way to reach the Empire now is by air. Of course you need an airship for that. Why do you think I was going to suggest launching yourself from a catapult? Are you daft? No one would be crazy enough to go to the Imperial continent these days unless they had no choice. Maria, the famous opera diva, is absolutely gorgeous. I guess so. Is there an auction house here? So this auction is over. Okay, so this auction house is gonna be a bit important later in the game, because then they can give you some cool items. Okay, we'll talk to you. Yeah, I think I'm daft. Yeah, I'm probably daft. Let's go back in this mansion. Bowser's mansion. Maria? What? Me? Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. Wow, you could pass for Maria in a heartbeat. Oh there, we're really in trouble this time. The Maria? Says look like Maria? What does this have to do? We're a splitting image of Maria! Huh? Haven't you heard her, you say? She's a famous opera singer. Opera singer, eh? Well, Here we have some cool pictures. Oh, that looks like someone we met before. What does this have? Maria, what is this? A letter here, what's this? I must have dropped this. That man is the director of the troupe that performs at the opera house. Everyone just calls him Impresario. He's been a tissy ever since that letter arrived. What letter is this? There's Maria. I've decided to take you as my wife, so I'll be coming to kidnap you. The wandering gambler. Who's this wandering what's-his-face? Were you born from a farm, son? Here we have a new character. A gambling vagabond who finds freedom from society's narrow views of morality aboard his airship, the Blackjack. Introducing Setzer. That will be Setzer, owner of the world's only airship. If we had an airship, we'd be able to make our way into the Empire. Let's set up a meeting with this Setzer. You're the splitting image of Maria, huh? Yeah, we know that. Okay, so I guess we kind of find out what we can do right now. So apparently, this Setzer guy has an airship that we can really get the use for. Also, this guy is coming to the opera, which is south of this town. And if we can get a meeting with him, we can be able to get this airship, and we can really get to travel around. That would be really, really cool. Let's just get ninja gear for Locke. So something tells me we should meet up with this Setzer guy. So that's gonna be it. The next episode, we're gonna go to the opera house. We'll see if we can meet with this Setzer, and perhaps maybe we can get this airship, and or at least not get the airship. Maybe we can get a ride on the airship at least, as we can travel to the continent where the Empire is there, so we can rescue these poor Espers that's being held there. So that's gonna be it for this episode. And of course, as always, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you got some feedback and want to talk about this game, leave a comment below. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel to get some cool content updates. And that's gonna be it for now. So, I'll see you guys next time as my story of Final Fantasy VI continues.